Hi, and welcome to Ye Fit Adventures. My name's Darren, and if you like this channel about backpacking, cooking, and fitness. Today we're going to talk about some of the modification I did on my Modase 40-liter backpack. So I have it on right now. I've got it buckled around the belt area, got the sternum strap, adjusted the load. Now, the load that I have in here is not that heavy, but I just wanted to demonstrate that if you have more than 15, around 20 pounds or so, the pack is going to start pulling you back on here. And one of my subscribers wanted to know the modifications for the load lifters. So one of the great things about this pack is that it has little D-rings right here on the shoulder strap, as well as gear loops on the lid. What we have here is a piece of black paracord. You can use any type of paracord, 550, any type of color. But this is about 14 inches long, which I just looped and then just made a little knot on the end. And I put the cord lock right here. Now this cord lock I picked up at Ace Hardware. I undid the original one and then fastened it to this cord, but it's a pinch style and it's a little wider, so it's easier to adjust here. And as you can see, there are gear loops here on top of the lid of the backpack. Okay, if you can see here, I got the paracord. The knot on this side, I tried it the other way, but it's nice to have the knot on this side, because when you adjust it, you can grab it. It's a little easier to hold. So from the gear loop, you just stick one end of the paracord, the loop end, through here, and then you put the cord lock through it like this, so it secures it here. Makes a little D-ring. You feed it through here. You just kind of have to press it through, just like so, and then it is secure. Alright, the next modification I'm going to show you is the mesh back that I put on the back that's secured by this shock cord. So I used these Sprouts reusable mesh produce bags. They come in a 3-pack. I think they're only about $8 or $9, and you get 3. So what I did was take these off. Let me show you the bag. So this is the mesh bag. The dimensions of the mesh bag is 11 inches by a little over 12 and a half inches. So 11 inches by 12. It's perfect size for this. As you can see here, it comes with pretty wide open space here with the drawstring. So you just pull on this and you put your produce in. But what I did was I cut this cordage out and I ran the shock cord through there. So let me just demonstrate without pulling it all the way. Got another type of cord lock here, the paracord. It does have a little plastic piece on here. I took it off just to be able to adjust it. But you take that off, and then your shock cord. 3 gear loops on each side to run the shock cord across. What I did was I took this shock cord, I cut a little hole on this side, and then I ran the shock cord through the bag on both sides, and then strung it through. So let me show you a little closer look. So this bag, when I first put it in, was kind of floppy. I wanted it more secure, so I added safety pins. I didn't want to put any holes in the actual backpack or the mesh, so I went through the bag and then through one of these gear loops, and it kind of holds it down, as you can see. Alright, and then here on this end you can see the little hole I cut through the side and ran the shot cord through. So this is kind of double layer. You can see you can stuff stuff on this side as well as inside the bag mesh part. So I ran it over here. I got both double sides, and then I crisscrossed the shot cord back down to the bottom. Another modification that I did was, so as you can see, it has these loops down here at the bottom for either an ice axe or a trekking pole, but there was no secure spot on the top. You could stick it underneath, I guess, the shot cord to secure it, but this gear loop on the top, I just used a piece of shot cord and a cord lock. I attached a little loop here. Let me show you, pull this off. So all this is a little loop. This is about 5 or 6 inches of shot cord with a cord lock on it. Just stick it on here, wrap it around your trekking pole, and it secures it. So that's just an added little bonus feature that I included on my pack. I think it's really nice to be able to stow your trekking poles away as you're hiking. I really like this mesh pocket. It's held up pretty well. I mean, it holds a lot of stuff. I can throw my towel, my camp shoes in there, and this doesn't bunch up or anything. It stays secure, and you can air out things that are wet inside or inside the mesh pocket. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with these cord locks, but let me throw on the pack and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I got the pack on, put the waistcoat on. Next, I like to adjust the sternum strap, make sure that's secure and cinch it down like this. So then, as you can see, we got the paracord on the shoulder. So you can see right here, it actually pulls the lid a little closer to your back. And to adjust it, you just grab the little thing right here, pull it up. Now for me, I only pull it maybe like an inch or so, but it actually brings the load closer on your back. And it carries a lot better, as you can see. Thanks for watching YouFit Adventures. In this video, I wanted to show you how I did the modifications to my backpack. So just go over it for a second. So the first thing I showed you were the load lifters, right here with the paracord and the cord lock. The third one was the mesh bag that I attached to the back and the shot cord that kind of is able for extra storage. The bags are reusable produce bags that I picked up at Sprouts for a couple bucks. And the last bonus feature that I showed you was a piece of shot cord and cord lock to attach the trekking poles. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you like more videos like this, please consider subscribing and liking. Other than that, please stay safe and take care. Until next time.